Hello guys, this is Jaydeep Saris here. Standard 8, chapter number 13, Chemical Effects of Electric Current. Right. So guys, in the 7th standard and 6th standard, there was the same chapter of electricity. So at that time we have discussed about the conductor, insulators, and that all. Right. So in this chapter, what are we people going to learn? So here, liquid that conduct electricity, testers, then chemicals which produce electricity in batteries, then importance of electrolysis and electroplating, and what are the uses of it that we people will learn at the end of this chapter. Then what is conductor, insulators, poor conductors, poor insulators, how conductors are useful. So this all the things we people will learn at the end of this chapter. So here first one, take out first page. Here it is one crossword puzzle is there. So this is today's homework. Please solve in textbook right now. Now let's discuss about the first topic. So first topic is the structure of an atom. So we know that any of the substance is made up of a smallest particle. It is called as atom, right? So of what atom is made up of, and what is inside the atom? So let's discuss it. So if we discuss about the atom, we can see here minus, right? This is called as negatively charged. So there is electron which is around the nucleus. It is called as electron which rotates around the nucleus, right? It contains negative charge, and inside the nucleus there is proton. Proton contains positive charge. Here number of protons and number of number of electrons will be same. That's why atom will be in balance, atom will be in neutral. So there is third one which is also a nucleus. It is called as neutron. So neutron has no charge, right? So these are the particles of an atom. Now our next topic is transfer of electrons. So there are few materials like glass, skin and hair. They are used to give electrons, but like silk, paper, rubber, plastic, they are used to accept electrons, right? So by this way there is the transfer of electrons. So let's see one example. Here we can see that when hair is combed by plastic comb, so hair skin that gives electron, so that electrons will be transferred to hair to this comb, right? So now comb is negatively charged, but when this comb is brought close to the paper, so this negative charge which is present on comb attracts the paper, right? Because on paper there is positive charge. So this is called as attraction. So by this way electrons will be transferred from one substance to the another substance. And second things, if we discuss about the silk sari or the polyester sari, so if anyone is wearing with a polyester sari, so they are feeling uncomfortable during dry weather, right? Because our skin transfers electrons and polyester sari accept the electrons. That's why it sticks on skin, on leg also, right? So that's why the person who is wearing polyester sari will feel uncomfortable. But when any electric charge gathers, it's called as static charge, right? But when any conductor comes in the contact with this charge, what happens? Electric charge electrons will flow through the conductor. That's why it is called as a good conductor. Now guys, let's discuss about conductor and insulator. So what is the meaning of conductor? The conductor, that means the substance which allows the electron to pass through it easily. It is called as conductor. As for example, copper wire, metals, all the metals mostly are conductors, right? But the substance which does not allow to pass electrons or resist the electron to pass through it, this is called as insulator, right? Or it is also called as poor conductor, like wood, plastic, rubber, right? If we discuss about pure water like distilled water, it is also insulator. But when any impurities will be added in this liquid, it behaves like a good conductor, like salty water. So okay guys, our next topic is electrical conductivity. So what is the conductivity? It is the ability of any conductor which allows to pass electricity through it. So this ability is called as conductivity, right? There are two types, good conductor and bad conductor. Insulator is called as bad conductor, that means it is poor conductor, right? Now we can see that electricity is useful in most of the electrical appliances to generate heat, light, to prepare magnetism, मतलब कि magnetic field, sound, to run vehicles, right? But for this all the things we need a complete circuit through which electricity can flow through it, right? So to complete the circuit, what are the components of circuit? So as a component, it is sources of current, then electrical wire, that means it is called as conductor, then switch which is useful to on or off any circuit, then electrical appliance like a bulb or LED, right? So these were the sources. Now let's discuss about conventional current and electron current. So Benjamin Franklin, which was in 1706 to 1790, right? He was the first person. Okay, so Benjamin Franklin in 1706 to 1790 was the first person who has discussed about the positive and negative charge, right? So in the 17th century, it was decided that electric current flows from the positive terminal to negative terminal, right? So this flow of current is called as conventional current. But here actually the flow of current is due to the flow of electron. So electron flows in a circuit from the negative terminal of the battery to positive terminal. That means direction of flow of current is positive to negative, but direction of flow of electron will be negative to positive. So why electrons can flow from negative terminal to positive terminal? Because it is a charge. It flows from more negative charge to less negative charge. That's why it creates current, right? That's why current flows through the circuit. Okay guys, today's homework is complete these fill-ups and matching in textbook. Thank you. Have a nice day.